song is for my burger flippers who wish they could be stripper tippers. Get high to get by, sometimes smoking on them dippers. Hit the city but not for the nitty gritty, cause if they're caught again, they're going straight to the pen. So they try to survive and do the right thing, like a Spike Lee movie, but the plot is frightening. Wish you could walk outside and get struck by lightning, but it never happens. People sound like crap and make it rapping, while I'm on backline, frying food and refilling napkins. Black man getting blamed when bad stuff happens. Managers get praised for paying chump change, and then they sit back laughing. Yeah, they sit back laughing. They just sit back laughing. Man, I'm making minimum wage. Makes me wanna fill up my gauge and express my anger and rage. Show up 2 weeks to match my girl's one. Wanna start a family, but I can't afford a son. Yo, I'm making minimum wage. Makes me wanna fill up my gauge and express my anger and rage. Show up every day like I oughta. All the hours I'm working, but I can't afford a daughter. I can't afford to pay attention with my pension. It goes to a storage space, so I never mention going out to eat on my paydays. I know my break is coming in either one of two ways, mental or by contract, but I must keep my pace. Try to keep the barrel of my gun out of my face. Try even harder not to use gasoline to burn the place, which pays me peanuts like I'm Dumbo, but they don't know what I'm worth. But I figure it's been that way since the day of my birth. I wanna curse everybody like a mad voodoo priest, but my situation's even worse if they call the police. So I cease and desist and resist the temptation. Minimum wage, the closest thing to slavery in our nation. Yeah, the closest thing to slavery in our nation. The closest thing to slavery in our nation. Just listen. I'm making minimum wage. Makes me wanna fill up my gauge and express my anger and rage. Show up 2 weeks to match my girl's one. Wanna start a family, but I can't afford a son. Yo, I'm making minimum wage. Makes me wanna fill up my gauge and express my anger and rage. Show up every day like I oughta. All the hours I'm working, but I can't afford a daughter. To raise a family, I can't be on the run, so that eliminates robbing folks with my gun and selling drugs was made for thugs with no future. Come across the wrong fiend, they'll either sell you out or shoot you. I used to follow money like a nomad until I looked at my footprints and they were those of my dad. That's why I flip those burgers. It's better than committing murder. Sell a little weed and left crack on the back burner. I'm a hard learner. Already got hemmed up once, but I still roll around with a jar bud and a pack of blunts. It keeps me level-headed till the next day, when it's back to flipping burgers. At a job it's okay. At a job it's okay, man. Making minimum wage. Huh. At a job it's okay. I'm making minimum wage. At a job it's okay. Making minimum wage. Making minimum wage. I'm making minimum wage. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta put yourself to the side. Listen up. Understand you got responsibilities. Yeah, man. Uplift yourself. Got to. Don't let material things get in the way. Yeah. Reach a little higher. Do a little more. Respect yourself.